You need to love with your work. The first of all, you need to work with your love, and you need to make a companion of your work, right? And create that romanticization environment, like romantic होते हैं थोड़े, इस type
Yes,
like
yes.
environment create करो with your work. एक romantic environment with your work.
So,
So, okay, good afternoon, Naval. How are you? How your day is going on?
good afternoon, ma'am. Thank you so much for asking. My day is going pretty well, and I'm doing well. And what
Mm-hmm. Yes, my day is nothing new, I would say. The same old, the same old. I'm just following my day routine, and I just came back to, I was out to pick my kids, so I was a bit late.
So I was, packing orders. We got orders from Mintra today, something around 18 or like 80 orders. So I was packing those orders and I was processing orders and I was handling to the courier team. So
Mm,
was very busy in that. But I
okay.
have yes,
But
yes.
I like the fact, huh? I like the fact that you are so busy, occupied today because the Diwali season is going on, or I would say Diwali is around the corner. But still, you are passionate, but still, you are focusing to maintain your consistency. That's really meritorious, praiseworthy.
Yes, yes, yes. So because I wanted to have a conversation with you.
No worries. So before we jump into the conversation, I want a brief introduction from your side.
Okay. Thank you so much for giving me this beautiful opportunity to introduce myself. So my name is Naval Azmera and I am speaking to you from Jaipur city, which is in Rajasthan state. And if I talk about my profession, currently I am working in a company as an e-commerce executive. And it has been more than 3 years. I have been working in this sector. And
Mhm.
apart from this, these days I'm working on my communication skills as well. Yeah, that's all about me, man. Yeah.
Great. Glad to know that one more passionate learner. Great. Tell me something about yourself. I mean, when did you start your journey? And I know English is very important, right? Nowadays, if we talk about it's a global language, but what is your reason behind it to learn this language?
Yes. So, yeah, my reason was very simple. Like, I wanted to become proficient in this language because, I want to grow in, like, if you really want to grow in your career, so, English is very, very important for
Mhm.
your personal growth. And apart from like personal growth, it is important in personal life as well. But if you grow in professional life as well, like, so English is very necessary thing. Yeah, you
Mm,
should know, like, you must know English. So
mhm,
that's why with this motivation, I started my English speaking journey. Like when I joined my first company, so that time I did not know English at all. So I
mhm,
was not, yeah, I did not know at all. So after some times in my last job, I faced a lot of difficulties while
mhm,
talking to people, while talking to customers, while talking to coworkers. So I could not convey my thoughts and ideas to them properly. So
mhm,
I was so embarrassed myself, like, why am I not able to convey my thoughts and what is the problem with me? Then I figured it out and I thought that my English is not good. That's why sometimes I was not like sometimes I was not very confident in front of my boss.
mhm,
So that's why I started that I if you I if Naval, if you really want to grow in your career, then you must learn this language
mhm,
because you can is for yourself if you work on your English, if you work on your communication skills. And my communication skills, were also not good. My communication skill was not also good that time because I don't know, like, I did not know that time, like, how to speak to, coworkers and how to speak to clients. And
mhm,
I did not know that time. Started working on it. Beginning, I started grammar. So I used to learn grammar in beginning, but I did not focus much on grammar. And
mhm,
I learned only few basic rules like tenses, where
mhm,
to use tense, where to use present tense,
mhm,
verb, and singular person, and
mhm,
third person, like
mhm,
that. Nice. I started my focus. towards listening. I started listening, very simple videos like conversational videos, I would say. Uh, like though these kind of videos, in these kind of videos, people use very simple words.
Mm-hmm.
So I started listening those videos, and I would implement my spoken English. Then there were free. There were many free platforms that time, so I started using them, and I try. I would speak with co-learners on
Mm-hmm.
those platforms, and that's how I improved myself. And I have been working on, like, since then I have been working on my English.
Great, great. Okay, great story, huh? So tell me one thing, right? We all are learner, like you are learner, I'm learner, and everybody has its own or great, I would say, struggle behind this language. So what was your struggle? What was that, point that you faced a lot while learning this language?
So grammar part was very boring. Like when I started, learning grammar. So I did not like it at all. You
Same
know,
here.
that,
Same here.
yes. So I did not go in very deep. Like
Uh-huh.
I did not like very deep in grammar. Then
Mm-hmm.
I after like learning a few rules and, like, where to use tense, well, present, future, past. I shifted my focus towards listening, and I
Mm-hmm.
started uh, listening videos, and I would listen a lot that time, and I would copy their words. I would copy their, like, what kind of sentences they are using. So I started such kind of activities to
Mm-hmm.
improve my fluency.
Mm-hmm.
This was the, like, this is the main hurdle I faced while
Mm-hmm.
learning. Like I did not like, yeah, I did like grammar.
So, what was your first activity when you start your journey? What was that first activity, right? When you are learning this language and still you are continue with this practice.
My first activity was like, as I told you, I started with grammar. So I
Mm-hmm.
started, like, I used to watch, there was a YouTuber, like I English with the Guru. I think there was a YouTuber that time. He has 8 million subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
So used to watch his videos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he make, a grammar, like, he make videos related to grammar, related to, sentence, like where to use subject, where to use verb, where to use object part and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I started watching his videos, and
Mm-hmm.
this activity I did in, like, first time. Yeah,
And
in first.
still you are doing with, still you are continue with it, right? Okay,
But I
great.
don't grammar videos now. I watch only, like, speakers, good speakers.
Okay, because I believe you are a busy person. Like I told you now, Diwali is around the corner, right? So how do you get the time? I mean, how do you fix your time? How do you tackle with your time management policy?
Yes, you know, I did not, like, I did not, how to say, like, I'm not able to, give prior time to anyone, but I thought that I would give you, like, prior time. Like, I should give you prior time because I wanted to have a conversation with you. So
Okay,
yeah. So
great.
I am, very busy these days because, lot, like, we are getting older, so I have to manage all the things by my
Yes.
own. So
Mm-hmm.
I am very busy, and I wake up early in the morning, and after like waking up, I have, like, I take a bath, and I do some, like, I have breakfast, and I
Mm-hmm.
get ready for office, and I have to catch bus, like, I have to catch bus, and by bus, I know my office location is, like, 34-kilometer far from my house. So yeah, I have to come every day here in Jaipur city. So
Mm-hmm.
I will, yeah. So I'm, like, I would say I have to manage everything, like, in a sequence.
Great, great. But whatever we are doing, right, in our life, whatever, it's related to your profession, your learning, any process, that should be enjoyable, that should be of your interest of zone, right? Then only you can improve, otherwise you will feel very monotonous, otherwise you feel very bored, right? You need to love with your work. The first of all, you need to work with your love, and you need to make a companion of your work, right? And create that romanticization environment, like romantic होते हैं थोड़े, उस टाइप का
Yes,
एक
ma'am.
environment create करो with your work, एक
Mm.
romantic environment with your work.
So, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Yes. Bye bye.